Alright, what is up, guys? This is a 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. Normally I do PvP videos, but I decided to do something different. So, in the last video I posted with DK, it is down now because the music was too loud. You couldn't hear my audio or anything. But during that video, we got a leak that came out that I went over, and I'm going to show it here. We got a Philo leak for a new cosmetic. And this is the Samurai cosmetic she got, I believe, during Season 2 of Rise of the Shield Hero. Which, if you guys will know, this means Shield Heroes come back. So I just want to go over briefly the Shield Hero units, which are right here, the impact they made on the game, and roughly when you can expect them to come back, and who is more likely to come back with a collab this time around. So we're going to start off with the main man himself, Naofumi. When Naofumi came out, he was a very good unit at the time. Because the meta wasn't that bad in Grand Cross, and Mono Blue was dominating for a brief time. Not to say any of the Shield Hero units were bad. When they all came out, they all had a good place in the meta. Not too overpowered, not too underpowered, but did affect it to a good point. So Naofumi was our second full defense unit we wanted. The first one being Blue Tarmiel, triple defenses, idle gear. But you see, you build him completely off his defenses, and every attack he takes, he gains like a curse stack, and he can do more damage with them. See? Not overly broken on release, like I said. These units were actually really good. And it incorporated new teams. And it gave Mono Blue a time to shine, Blue Tarmiel more value. It was so good. See, and this was the funniest thing about Naofumi. You'd use him with his relic, people would kill him, and then they'd be like, oh yeah, I took out the threat. Nah, man rolls from the grave. And if you had Red Tarmiel link on him, back to full health. Because if none of you guys know, you use Blue Tarmiel for his relic, primarily. So you're able to run Red Tarmiel, Naofumi, Blue Tarmiel on the same team. But yeah, I'll quickly show you. Triple defense gear, pierce rate, because attack does not matter for Naofumi as he's a defense scaling unit. So you want his, ideally I say you want his defense pieces and HP pieces, the highest stats you can get them. And then we go to cosmetics. These were all the cosmetics that came out now for me on his first release. This was the furry one. This was the Cerberus one, which looks so cool. You see, here it is. Such a cool cosmetic. And then obviously you see the relic shield. So that's nothing. Now the next one we're going over is the one, the only, Raphtalia. Once again, Raphtalia is an iffy unit. Stupidly good at the time. Only good if you run Mono Blue, or specifically you run it with Naofumi. You could get away with running Raphtalia with Albedo, because if we go over here, you see? Max HP by 400%, hero's defense at the start of battle. So Raphtalia is another one you could build either triple defense, or if you didn't care to go to triple defense and you want more CC, you could obviously build her as a HP defense unit. I, for instance, was not someone who used her much when she came out. I used Naofumi, yes, but I didn't run Naofumi Raphtalia. I ran Naofumi Rimmer, because I love using my Rimmer. You see, I went triple defense to get as much stats I could provide onto my Naofumi if I did run Mono Blue. See, she has a Flood skill, as well as her ultimate increases basic stats for 3 turns, and then a center card. Her relic increases damage dealt to allies on the battlefield by 40% if they're assuming a stance. You see, she's made to be run with Naofumi. And it's not the only time they've done this for a collab. The other time they did this was the Mushoku Tensei collab with Rudius and Eris, but it didn't work out. So yeah, we go over, my one is 1/6, and we look at her outfits. I did not get any of her paid outfits. I got her free ones, which was this gamer raccoon outfit. But yeah, if you were running the meta, if you wanted to run the full meta team, it would be Naofumi, Raphtalia, Blue Tarmiel, and Blue Gil in the back. But Naofumi is a one-man tank at the time. And he could potentially come back, and I'll go over why. But yeah, so all you need to do is get the stance card. You could easily throw him on any team, use the stance so he can keep getting the stats. Because he was a self-sufficient unit, which was amazing. So you throw him on any team, he doesn't really get their stat boost unless you have Nanashi in the back or something, just to get the bare minimum. And then he would tank the hits, you go over your other units, deal damage, and then Naofumi would just come out and destroy. So yeah, these two were these were the ones that everyone was obsessed with. I believe at the time everyone was saying Naofumi the best, Raphtalia was second, Philo was bad, but Philo is a monster. She was the underdog of this collab, if there was ever an underdog. This unit here was Fess Merlin's best partner. It's you'd run Akenda, Fess Merlin, Philo, and if you got CC, you could wipe a whole field. It was so stupid. This weak point card was godly, and then she just has this stun card here as well. And then her ultimate, let's go over that, decreases all enemies' HP stats by 9% for 2 turns. That decrease was actually significant back then. Because if you have that decrease low on top of Fess Merlin applying her debuffs with the possibility to stun, whatever, she does so many things she does, on top of Akenda's infect, it's GG. Now we go over here. When an ally deals damage to an enemy using a skill, it ignores 8% crit resistance and crit defense, up to 40%. Yeah, and she wasn't always considered good. Yeah. Relic increases the hero's attack stats by 3% for every debuff. And what would you run? You'd run her on a full mono debuff team. And she was green. So in a matchup against the mono blue teams, if you were not lucky with mono blue and you were the mono green debuff team and they had a level 2 stun to remove Naofumi's stance, good luck. So I'm going to quickly go over her gear. Ideally, you want to make her attack crit, but if you're someone who's aiming for the CC minimum, HP crit you could get away with, even triple crit if you're a map lad, straight up. So you see, I went with attack crit. I did not have proper gear. This was all SR gear. And it was still fine running this. It still did its job. I'll go over the cosmetics quickly. I also only have her free ones, because at the time, what I wanted was the Naofumi out of everyone to collab. So on the reruns, I will get their outfits. And just a quick side-by-side, that outfit actually does not look bad. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a change. But overall, this was one of the best collabs to ever come out in Grand Cross. It was not meta-defining, it was not meta-breaking, it was a balanced collab that shifted everything slightly and provided you with powerful units. And in Chaos PvP, still powerful right here, still has a use. Philo sadly has dropped off, but she could easily make a return. Good. So, I'm going to quickly go over now what we can expect. So with the Shield Hero collab rerun, if none of you guys know, these are the 4 cardinal heroes. Naofumi is one of them. You have the Sword Hero right here, the Spear Hero, and the Bow Hero. For a rerun, we're expected to get 2 units. So I'm either thinking we're going to get 2 of the other cardinal heroes in the game, which I would prefer we got the Sword and Spear Hero. Once again, this is a human collab boost, so Chaos Arthur has a chance to be back in the meta. I doubt it though. And the other option is they take the characters from Season 3. Now the reason I say that is because I'm missing Kizuna. I am missing Kizuna. My bad, guys. I just realized that. Oh my god, I am evil. Boom, here she is. I knew it was missing something. Kizuna, the greatest support character to come out. One of the best ones at the time. Top tier. Not PvP ever used. Use this skill. Ranks up her skills. And her ult ranks up her skills. Best outfit, bunny outfit. Fight me. Fight me. I'm not wrong. But yeah, so just a quick brief. Nothing. This is Naofumi from season 1, season 2. This picture I have specifically is from season 2 of Rising the Shield Hero. But yeah, if they're gonna come in, they're most likely gonna take these guys from the season 2 of the anime, which they might not do, because then these guys are from season 3 now. The Tiger Cubs, the Whale Girl, and I forgot what she's about. But yeah, so if they decide to go over season 3 characters, we're looking at another unknown race buff, sadly to say. But all of these are respectfully cool characters to have in the game in general. It just would have made more sense if we go to the Cardinals. And the reason why I don't think we might get a Chaos Arthur return in the meta is you can obviously use them, but if we get any of these, if we get the Lance or Sword, I'm expecting them to be DPSs. If anything, the Bow Hero would be the support. And the Bow Hero, from what I understand, is not one of the more popular ones. He's one of the least popular ones in the collab. Not the collab, but like in the show in general. Because stupidly popular, and I think other people would much rather get one of these guys over the Bow Hero, but that's my personal opinion. So yeah, that's going over that. The next thing I want to go over is what I want, not what I want, but what I think we could potentially see for collabs. Because this is our rerun collab of the year, which means we still have a brand new one we can go through. And some collabs that I would like to see, and I'll explain why they could come out, are, the first one is Emirates of the Shadow. Is a collab I can definitely see coming to Grand Cross. It would not be hard to incorporate this collab either. Not everyone's going to be happy with who's picked, but if I were to pick, I would pick Shadow, Alpha, Delta, and Beta. Done. Like, just those 4. But that is me. That's not everyone. And the main reason I think this collab could happen is because the Emirates of Shadow is supposed to have a movie coming out this year. And technically the timing, if I'm correct, when the movie should be, there was a leak I saw a long time ago. It matches up with when the Shield Hero collabs come out, but at the same time when the Shield Hero first came out, it came out at the time when I thought Sword Art Online would be the collab, because it all matched up time-wise. But yeah, that's the first collab. Second collab I would love to see is Misfit of Demon King Academy. I don't think this is one many people would think about for a Great Cross collab. I think this would be funny and amazing collab. Our first collab with Demon support. I know everyone's thinking like we had Demons running the meta, Gelda came out boost. That's true. But we've never had a collab to boost Demons. And if we solely got one just for that, it'd be fine. Like, we got Anos, Demon. Like, he would be the new Demons, DPS, support. It's been a while since I watched it, so I can't remember all their names. I'm sorry to anyone who does know this all by heart. But a Mystery Demon King Academy collab would be amazing. Anime is coming back this year as well. So I think that is a possibility of a return to try and bring more hype and revenue towards it. And the last one, I have 2 left. Next one, Danmachi. I don't think I need to explain. It speaks for itself. If you've watched Danmachi, you just know. Straight up. And now for me, my favorite one I would love is Sword Art Online. All my friends know I talk about every time there's a collab, speculation, anything, I'm like, Sword Art Online. Come on, give us a Sword Art Online. I know people don't like it, but every time they put a post out on their JP side saying, what collab would you want to see? This is one of the most popular, demanded collabs. And funny enough, that's also where I found info about Danmachi, because it was also one of the most popular demanded ones. Misfit of Demon King was also on there. Fate was on there, like Fate Grand Order, Fate Stay 9. They got all these options. And Fairy Tail, an amazing one they could do. I get there's IP issues and stuff, but these are collabs that I think they could look into and would generate a lot of revenue for them easily. But now for an SAO collab, that is where the controversy lies. Everyone has their preference because there's so many characters. My ideal SAO collab would be if they did the Shield Hero take, and it was actually Kirito, specifically from Season 1, Asuna from Season 1. I would love Alice and Yu-Gi-Oh! To be there, or if I could get my ideal one, Kirito, Sinnoh, Alice, Yu-Gi-Oh! Which will never happen, but if I could ever make a wish, that would be my one wish for the collab, is them to do that. It would just be cool to me. Like, it'd just be cool. You're taking some of the most popular characters from the show and putting them all together. Just a quick breakdown for those of you. This would be humans support right here. If they went with this would be unknown boost, human boost, demons, which I really think they should really look into doing, is a collab with an anime that does demon. Even Demon School of Iruma would be weird, a very weird one to do, but they could try to. Akuto Sai, like doing his anime would also be a weird one, but could do. This would be human support. I don't know. Goddess, if they did her, but most likely unknown because they're not nice to us like that. But yeah. Those are like the collabs like I want to talk about that I think we could get, would be amazing to get. The Shield Hero breakdown. And now, as for the date when to expect this collab, the leak came out now. So the Resident Shield Hero collab will rerun as like the third banner off the, like it's Gopher, another banner, then collab, or it will rerun off the JP anniversary. So it'll be JP Annie leading to collab. Now, that's up for everyone to decide how they want to spend their gems. Me personally, I'm skipping Gopher, I'm skipping the next banner. My priorities are collab banners. And I've always been going for collabs and dupes for ones that I like. And this opens up a whole new area for me now with the Shield Hero rerun. It lets me try and finish off my now for me to get 6-6 and to at least try and get some dupes in Philo and Ratalia. But at the end of the day, this is all speculations, this is all my thoughts, and what I think they could do, what I would love for them to do. Like, because Grand Cross needs to listen to the community when it comes to collabs. Because, I'll quickly show you. These are all the collabs we've gotten. No one wanted this collab. No one did. This was probably just like a branding deal to try and reach a different demographic for it. KOF, they own the IP. Like, I get that. Slime, very popular one. I love Slime, as you all know. ReZero, I was not the most hyped for it, but it was a collab and people do love it. AOT, one of the weirdest collabs. First time it came out, it did well. The rerun of it was awful, and everyone knows that. These units were made for like the year before. Now, another weird collab was the only Tower of God. Because that sparked a different matter. With Data Zahar looking absolutely broken, but absolutely being garbage. By the way, you guys don't know this, but the second we saw the showcase for Data Zahar, I literally said to my friend, Yuri is the best one of the collab, and she is the best one. So for me, it goes Yuri, Violi, Zahar. That's how it is. And then we got Mushoku Tensei, another really good collab. Like, Rudius, underrated unit, very fun to use. You can still use him in today's meta in a Chaos Arthur team. He is a lot of fun, and I do recommend it. Geeslane was the better version of the unknown support in the end. Overlord, the most broken collab to date, I would say. Yeah, I would say. So Albedo most broken on base. That's it. Iron's def ability, if they made it more for friendly, he would definitely be one of the top 10 best units in the game. But he doesn't want to breach that because we have true URs and stuff now. Now, in terms of what I consider the best collab unit, like fine wine, you say? No, not even biased, being just honest. Rimuru is one of the best collab units to come out, and he's probably like 3 years old now. If you have Rimuru built up and you use him, you know. Man is a selfish unit, and he steals buffs and does more damage. He has an Abyss ult that just shreds. He has an Infect skill. Like, he's just godly. And every time unknowns get buffed, you can easily make a spot on the team for him. If you find goddesses, you bring Rimuru. Rimuru just sucks up all the buffs. And it's like, what are you going to do then? Because he gets max pierce rate after he gets like 5 buffs absorbed. And he just goes in and does the damage. Like, it's a losing battle. He's been a unit that has aged like a fine wine. You use him, he has his place in metas at times. He's not consistent in the metas, but he's more consistent than most units. Like, you use Rimuru over, I'm going to be straight up right now. Now for me in this day and age, Akenda in this day and age, Suna. Hyo, that's a weird one now. Hyo with Chaos Archer is an amazing pair, and it would win over a Rimuru Unknown team in today's day and age. But once Unknown gets another new buff, which could be the JP Annie, they come back. This man can easily come back with them and make his battles go. All I'm saying is, like, in an Unknown versus Unknown match, with buffs consistently due to Nanashi, consider taking this man to make the difference. Because he will absolutely make the difference in the battle. Underrated as hell unit. People call him trash because they don't have him fully built. They don't have the proper gear sets done. Fine wine unit. And Yuri, she's going to end up the exact same way as Ruler for humans. She's going to end up like fine wine. Like, there won't be another unit that does what she does. And that's why they're so good. Geeslane, another unit that was starting to age like a fine wine unit, but just hasn't hit the mark yet. She could easily hit the mark. Could easily. But, yeah, I would say Kyo hit the mark, Rimuru, Yuri, and that's it. Like, man, Reinhardt could have hit it, but his whole gimmick was about HP, and HP metas are gone. Like, if they ever make a return, then Reinhardt will 100% make a return in the meta. But until then, no. I know in Chaos PvP he's back, especially if you have a 6-6. So have fun with that, will you people? I've talked non-stop, but that was the point of this video. Like I said, this is a different video. I just wanted to go over collab speculations. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and bye.